Everybody, this is Brenda from KBW Bargains, and I hope you're staying safe and warm where you're at, because here in the Northwest it is cold. And so I've been kind of bunkered down in the house. Last week we went to the Goodwill bins. Well, I went to the Goodwill bins right before I picked Kevin up from coming back from Costa Rica. Lucky him, but he's had to come home to this, so he's freezing. But anyway, I wanted to get into the haul, and here it is back here of the Goodwill bins that we got. Found some good stuff, and I wanted to go over that with you because I was hoping to put out some informational videos, because I get asked by my friends all the time, where do you source? How do you source? How do you list? How do you ship? And they're just real curious about what I do. Since I left the restaurant business, I ran my family's business for 30 plus years, and then Kevin and I took it over for 2 years. And then during COVID, or a year into COVID, I said, that's enough, I'm out. So we did this as a side hustle for extra money. And so I've just put all my time and effort into this in the last 3 years, but we've been doing this for 5+ years. And so I wanted to give you some information. I thought I'd make some videos of what my friends ask me every day. So the first one is sourcing. So we go to Goodwill bins 95% of the time. During the summer, we usually go to church sales, estate sales, garage sales, anything like that. Usually we don't hit the thrift stores, or we do mom and pop thrift stores. We don't usually hit the chain thrift stores like Goodwill and St. Vinny's, that I like to call it, or Salvation Army. But I do go in there when I'm traveling, and periodically I'll go in there because you just never know what you're going to find. And I found some good things that were overlooked by the employees, so that's a great sourcing. But I don't make it a habit of going into the Goodwills or the thrift stores around town. I have some mom and pop shops in my hometown. They do great bargaining, and they're able to work out deals if we bundle, that type of thing. So I'm able to make deals with mom and pop shops rather than the chain thrift stores. All right, so enough said on that. We got the Goodwill bins. I spent $48.65, and at our Goodwill bins in Portland, it's about 45 minutes away from me, is $1.59 per pound for clothing. Now, electronics, anything that has batteries or you can plug in, is 69 cents a pound or 79 cents a pound. And what you want to do is you want to get more than 25 pounds, because under 25 pounds, they charge $2.79 or $2.79. Can't remember the prices, because I always try to get over 25, and that is $1.59 a pound. And so we got 30.6 pounds for $48.65. And if I divide that with the items that I'm going to list, it comes to $1.19 per item. Now, when I come home, I try to make it a habit is going through the stuff that I got to make sure I'm not storing stuff that needs to be redonated or get washed. I like to get it ready to go, ready to list. So I come through, and underneath these bright lights where I do my listing, my photographs, I will go through each and every item. And I do have some items that I kept one item, and I'll show you because it is funny. It's so much needed. Let me go get it for you. So the one item that I decided to keep, I found him, but it's really cold in my house, so he's really hard. But it says, keep calm and squeeze. It's this little guy, isn't he cute? So anytime I get frustrated, because I've had a few customer messages that just make me want to, this will do it. Oh, that poor little guy, and he stretches, but he's much needed in my office. So I'm going to keep him right here. So I kept him. And then I have 3 items that I'm washing, and I had 5 items that I'm keeping for my grandkids. Got to shop for the grandkids. And I have 2 items that I had to redonate. Unfortunately, they were baseball gloves, and from afar they looked really nice. And so I just threw them in my basket, but I forgot to double check the threads, the lacing, and the leather on them. And the leather was peeling. It was horrible. bad condition. So throw them away, redonate them. And I'm having some hair issues. Sorry, I've been wearing a hat all day. So I've decided to just redonate them. Maybe somebody else can fix them. I'm not sure what you can do with them. So, but out of the items that I had, I only had 41 items, which came to $1.19 per item. And what I try to do is I don't count all of the items, only the items I'm going to resell. So the items that I'm keeping, the items I keep for my grandkids, and the items that I'm redonating, I just absorb that into the cost. Because if I had counted those, it would have came to only 99 cents per item. But I don't count those with my total cost. I just divide it by the ones that I'm going to resell, trying to absorb that back in. So $1.19 per item still, that is a great deal. And so we'll go over those and I will show you the items that I kept. And I have some really good items that are worth mentioning that will bring in some good money, or they have a good sell-through rate. The rest of it's my bread and butters, everything that I keep. So let's go over and I'll show you what I got. All right. Now I'm under my spotlights that I do my photos under. And so some of the items are going to look washed out because they seem to do that underneath these bright lights. So what I wanted to go over first were the items that I'm washing and why I wash them. But these are Prana. I sell a lot of these. I don't sell a whole lot. At least the pants seem to be long tail for me. I usually keep those. They don't sell as fast for me, but I do sell them. I get a lot of watchers and likers on them, but they must be looking and comparing prices. But I'm going to wash these because it has a smell of incense. And so I don't like it unless it has, real strong odor. And not that incense are bad, because I used to burn incense all the time when I was a kid. But these, people don't like them on their clothing. So I'm going to wash those. I got a wash container over there. This next item, and I sell a lot of Prana. You'll see more of it. Bagolini. Love Bagolini. Those are the type of items or purses I like to sell. It is the nylon polyester type of purses and crossbody. Love the crossbody. I don't do designer purses. I try not to pick up leather or any of those type of purses. There is one purse that I think I got, but I don't think it's real leather. But these are easy to clean on the outside. This I'm going to wash either by hand or in the machine because it's nice. Everywhere else, you wouldn't even know. It looks like it's brand new. Not even these. And this tends to tarnish after a while after being rubbed up against. And so you can kind of see it on here. But they tarnish and you'll see that. But it's got right here. I don't even know what caused it. I don't know if it's for them going in and out of the bag. Just right here at the top on both sides. So this will go, either I'll wash it by hand or I will wash it and then washer. Those are real easy to clean, especially with that nylon. This next item, a lot of people passed up, but when it comes to kids' backpacks, I would have passed it up too, but it was North Face. North Face, and it had it's Sprout. I love when they have the style name on there. Makes it nice and easy. And this is in really good condition. I don't see anything, no rips, tears, or holes, any wear. And you can usually see on the fabric. It just looks just slightly dirty. And I don't know if it will even show up on there. Slightly dirty right there. That's at the bottom. Up on the face, just minor wear. And like I said, I could probably wash this by hand, but I'm going to just throw it in the wash. I wouldn't put a big backpack into the wash, but that is small enough to go in there. Now this item, I'll sell on eBay and Mercari because I've had a lot of success doing small characters. And this is Moana, and it's pretty popular. I've sold quite a few things by them, and I wouldn't have picked these up by themselves, but I had two characters. I said, what the heck? I just dropped something. Oh, sorry. Chair's making noises. Okay, so I saw these two and I said I'm gonna try and sell them. They won't sell for much. I would assume they would go for about $8. and plus shipping. I might even do free shipping, but I like to sell stuff like this every once in a while. They're cute, and so I'll put those in there to sell. Now those bags, those pants, I sell those pretty regularly for about $22.50. The backpack, the North Face backpack, the small one, I'll probably look that up. I will look up everything. So the prices I'm giving you are just what I've sold in the past, but I will look everything up, go by the styles, get really particular. The backpack North Face, I'll probably list for about $24.95, and the purse, I'll probably list for $19.99. Because I like to price things, and when I price things, I never go for the highest priced. I try to go right in the middle where the majority of the sales are. So when I look up and do comps, I will look for what's going middle range, on an average, the middle. And then I will go just slightly higher, because I don't think I've ever sold any. I know I have, but it seems like all my items get sold on offers. Either I sent an offer, or they send me an offer, and we negotiate and we go back and forth, and then we come up with a price. But that's why I price mine just a little bit higher than middle range, just because of that. And these items, and like I had said, I've got these items for $1.19. I got to keep that in mind when I'm taking offers, going, it's $1.19. I don't want to take anything for $10 or less. I mean, that Moana doll and everything, I probably, those are small little knickknacks. But clothing, things that I'm pricing for $24.95 that are normally going for that, I'm not going to take a low ball offer of 15 or 10 for those items. But I will definitely negotiate, and that also depends how long it's been in my store. If I just listed it, I'm definitely not going to take a low ball offer. But I love offers. I do not turn them down. And if they give me a low ball offer, I'll just low ball them back. So, but this right here is an O'Neill. I have never sold an O'Neill fall or winter item. It's all, that's spring and summer. I sell board shorts, short sleeve t-shirts, but this is a nice fleece plaid quarter zip hoodie, and it's in really nice condition. Oh, and it smells good. Do you ever get that smell of Downy? This smells really good. It's not overpowering, and so I'll list this for about $29.95. I've had good luck with O'Neill selling their summer stuff, but again, I will look that up. But $29.99. Now I did look up Lucy because I wasn't sure. This is Lucy Flex. I haven't sold a whole lot of Lucy, but I personally have Lucy apparel, and I only had that for activewear. So I have it for an active pullover, quarter zip pullover, and then a tennis skirt. And so I know that they're really good. And this is real active wear, leisure wear. It's got a nice slit up the side of the leg. I would say these are cropped pants, capri cropped pants. And it's pull on, it's got drawstring. And so for active wear, I looked them up. They don't go for much, but that's right up my alley. And when they're in really good condition, and this looks really, really faded out. But see, if I go back, it's really dark, really nice coloring, good condition. And so I'll try $19.95 and see how it goes. I tried to pull another shirt off the table. So this one, Echo Unlimited. I've had good luck with selling this. If I only knew what I know now when my kids were younger, I would have never gone to Zoomies or any other full-priced, bought their clothes full price, because they were really into this brand. This is really nice. I never buy anything white, by the way, because every time I do, I get it home and I find one little spot or a big yellow that I didn't notice. But this is in excellent condition. I don't see anything wrong with it. And the lettering on the side is in really nice condition. Doesn't even look like it's been washed. There's no cracking. You can just feel it on there that it's in really good condition. And again, it smells new, but it's got these up on the shoulders. So it's just really a nice item, polo. And I'll list this because I've never seen this style before, and I really haven't done polos in them. So I would assume that it'd probably be about $24.95, but again, I will look it up. pull. This item is outerwear. Love them. I sell a lot of Columbia, REI, Eddie Bauer. This is Eddie Bauer, and I would say it's a fishing shirt. It's got the hook and loop pockets, and you can always tell a fishing because for some reason it always has that. And this has the roll tab sleeves. You can always tell by the button in the middle of the sleeve where it rolls up and you can just button it up. But it's lightweight, usually made out of polyester or nylon or a blend. Very lightweight for when you're hiking, fishing, or camping. And Eddie Bauer, and those type of shirts, I sell a lot of them. They can go anywhere from $19 to $24. So I'll look that up, but I'll probably list it for $24, take offers. And this item is a Helly Hansen. It's a made in Hong Kong. Usually that's a sign of vintage, so they say. I usually don't put vintage in my titles. I will in the item specifics because I haven't seen any luck, and it just takes up space. Unless, I don't do vintage anyway, and I don't do t-shirts, vintage t-shirts, and so I haven't had much luck putting vintage in the title. It's a waste of space if I can use it for something else that's going to get them to my item. And if I have space, then I'll put vintage. But normally I don't worry about that when I'm listing items. This is lightweight windbreaker, and I've sold a lot of Helly Hansen. I haven't had a whole lot though that's come across the Goodwill bins, and so I haven't kept up on their prices. But that I'll list for about $24.95. Again, take offers. This is a Columbia windbreaker. It is a child or a kid. It is, what size? It is a medium, 10 to 12. And I don't usually pick up kids' clothes. I usually just don't even look at it. But if it's in good condition, I'll take a second look because they don't sell for much. But if this would be a great thing for kids to bundle. Kids' items, if you can bundle them, that's great. But a lot of people are coming into the hiking season, and so a lot of parents will buy their kids windbreakers. That's the experience I've had, and it is reflective right here and on the back. And so I'll probably sell that for about $19.95. This next item I thought would go for a whole lot more, but there was a few listed. One sold. This exact one sold. It sold for $24.95. It's a UCLA Adidas Clima light trek jacket. This is the style they call this, and it looks really nice. It does have one little flaw, and I thought it was just a design on the zipper, but I think it's corroded. Of all things, it might be corroded, and I have had some luck getting that off, but man, that is really damaged. So this might be one that I will put back, and it's just really sad because the material is in excellent condition. It's got great graphic and UCLA down the arm, but I'll see what I can do and maybe put that in the description because everything else is in really great condition. So that I'll list for $24.95, maybe go $19.95 just because it has that flaw. Because a lot of my items, remember, I only have a cost of $119. So I'm willing to work and negotiate on these items and price them. Because I'm not here to store these items. I want to sell them, flip them. And that is what I like to do. So this item in the Pacific Northwest and where I'm at down the gorge, the river between the Columbia River between Washington and Oregon, a lot of activity. There's water sports, there's mountain sports, there's hiking, just tons of stuff. And right now, biking is huge in this area. There's so much of it. Mountain biking, just biking in the streets. And so Nevera, I believe that's the name, sell a lot of it. It is a jersey. They call it a jersey, a cycling jersey, but they don't call it a shirt. Quarter zip, very clean, very nice. Women's sleeveless. They don't go for much, but they go constantly. So I'll probably list that for about $15.99. I like things that that sell constantly. You list them and they move. Even if it doesn't sell for much, if it sells quick, I'm all about that. These are, I was happy. I found some new items. have tags, makes it nice. Everything that you need for your titles and descriptions and item specifics are all right here on this, which is nice. So this is definitely new, no spots, no damage from being in the bins. Looked it over, smells new. And so these I will have to look up, but I think I saw, because I've had other pants, and those Rainiers will probably go for about $24.95. Again, I'll go lower, but starting point $24.95. This is a Columbia, another hiking stretch nylon polyester. It has the mesh pocket lining, very nice, good condition. It does have the hook and loop. I don't know what it is about hiking and hook and loop pockets, but that's a good symbol of it. And then zipper on the leg. I don't know if you'd actually call that cargo. We have pull tab on the hem, so you can bring the pants legs up and down. And these are women's. I don't know if they're women's. Doesn't say. I wish every brand would put, if it's a woman's, the style name. That would be great. But 16, 18 length, I'm going to say those are women's. And so those will go for about $19.95. Another item, that's Columbia. And boy, I wish I had these for myself because they are nice. But these are lounge pants. It's like sweatpants. They are joggers down at the bottom, but they're in really nice condition. I really like this fabric. It's very soft. Extra small though. Holy Toledo. With the drawstring, it is a polyester stretch. And these are really nice. And so I'd have to look these up because I don't think I've ever sold lounge pants by Columbia. But looking at them, I'm gonna say they're worth $24.95. Wouldn't that be nice if you could just ask for whatever you think it's worth? Now, Nike, I don't usually pick up a whole lot of Nike just because it's so saturated, but this is really nice. And it's kids, and I usually don't pick up kids. But this is, I believe, an extra large. An extra large. And if you look at the design, nice. It's a nice full zip. It's got the stretch sides. It has fleece lining with a pocket inside. It's got the quilted backing, which is nice. But one thing I find really unique about it is the whole hood is reflective, plus the logo, which helps, especially in these dark winter months, sunset and them going to school early in the morning. It's nice to be able to see these kids walking around to the school bus or to school. And so that I'll list for 24, maybe 29, depending on it. Anything that looks nice in Nike is what I pick up. I try not to pick up plain Jane Nike items just because it says Nike. It really has to stand out for me. Next item is Champion. And I don't have the best luck with Champion. I think I picked this out for myself just because it's large, and I like a nice large sweatshirt for when I'm working out. And this was clean, nothing wrong with it. It does have a nice spell out, nice clean, no cracking in the logo. But that I'll have to look up. I would say it's probably $19.99, but we'll see. Next item. And I do a lot of, if you look through my store, I have a lot of Oregon ducks and Oregon beavers apparel. I sell a lot of it. And so this feels like a youth hat. Doesn't say youth, but I'm going to say that it is a small, if it's not a real small hat. I don't know. Nope, it fits. I'm going to say adult. Maybe it's a woman's hat. But those, I sell a lot of beanies. I have tons of them. They're nice because they're easy to take pictures of. They're easy to price. I'll probably price that for about $12.99, take offers. Now this I don't sell Puma. I don't know what possessed me to do this. Do you ever go shopping or see something and it just looks, it's right up my alley. It's fanny packs. I sell a lot of fanny packs. I don't know if they're in style right now. So I said, what the heck, I'll try it. Puma clothing, I usually don't sell a whole lot of Puma clothing unless it's really something that sticks out for me. But it's lightweight, it's easy, it'll be easy to take pictures of. And I'll probably list that for about $12.99. And usually, and another thing that I try to keep in mind when I'm doing shopping at the Goodwill bins is not only the brand, but also the style. If I see things that are in a trend, I will get it really no matter what the brand is, unless it's a really bad brand. But Puma's not a bad brand. I mean, it was popular at one time. I don't know why it's not popular now, but yeah, so the fanny packs, or the packs, and they're not wearing them as fanny packs anymore. I see a lot of people at the airports and traveling that wear it as a crossbody and have it up here. That is a trend, and so I'll go with it and I will try it. And so I thought I'll take a chance on Puma again. This is Prana. I'll list these for $22.50, $24.95. See how they go. Take offers. I get a lot of it. There's a lot of it at where I go to the Goodwill bins. And so I can't pass them up, especially if they're in good condition. I really scrutinize over them when I'm doing it because I'm thinking, oh, because pants, they're long tail. I don't sell a lot of them. Here, this guy's pretty popular right now. And so I see a lot of it. So I thought I will get it. At this time of the year, in January, after Christmas, there are so many ornaments. And I don't mind picking them up because I'll either lot them up or I'll just save them and I'll go ahead and list them and I'll just put them in with an ornament container that I have for all these. And I usually only get Hallmark ornaments. And so I will keep this listed or just put it back over in my office and I will list them come August for next year. But I will pick up Hallmark ornaments. I love them. Now this, I've sold these. This is not a Beanie Baby, even though it looks like one, but this one, and I've sold these type of bears with like the Oregon Ducks, the Oregon Beavers with some type of college, and I sell them. I sell them pretty easy. This, I have just sold a Blazers, a Trailblazer one, really cute. It was a cheerleader, had a cheerleader outfit on. But this one actually has a guy on the back. And so I'm not sure how that's going to go, but it's in the Portland area. I like to support the local teams, whether it be college or professional. And this is brand new. It's got the tags and it's actually had a date, 1999. Rasheed Wallace, number 30, Portland Trail Blazers by Mattel. I'll take a chance on it. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to assume a bear like that, I think the last ones I sold were $12.99, $15.99. I saw one for Scottie Pippen that was listed for $20.99. So, but I don't know about that. My hair's off. My hair's doing some funky shit. I've been wearing a hat all day, a beanie, so it's pretty flat. Next item is a bottle stopper. This was an impulsive buy. I shouldn't say never. But I usually don't buy Tommy Bahama anything, no apparel, unless it's a real colorful Hawaiian shirt. But I bought this, and so I looked it up, and it doesn't go for much. It goes for about $8 plus shipping, and all my items I do plus shipping. I don't do free shipping. And, oh boy. So this was another impulsive buy. I didn't even look them up, but there's these. They're little hand puppets by Melissa and Doug. Doug and Melissa and Doug. And so I have this one, the cow one, and the horse one. And then there was this one, same hand puppet right here, but this is little baby Einstein on this one. But I'll probably bundle these up and I'll probably do about $9.99. It's not always the big dollar amounts. I'm hoping to flip it fast. If I can flip it for $10, I'd rather flip it fast for $10 and then have it sit for $20. So I will take that. Now this item, again, sometimes my personal preference gets in the way. But this is really nice. I don't know if you can see the pattern. It's not actually a waffle knit, but it has like an octagon knit to it. And it's polyester here, and it's a nylon overlay here and around the neck. And it just looks really nice. It would look nice on a young man or a man. And it's got the tone around the edges, which looks nice, very clean. But this, I thought, when I look at stuff, I kind of go, oh, that's worth about 30 bucks, $29, which I will list this at. I thought I'd go for more, but I didn't see one exactly like this. I had a hard time looking that up. Of course, I'll need to go into more, but I thought that looked nice. A nice gentleman would wear that out and about. Probably something my dad would wear. Snow pants. I'm kind of depressed. I don't have a whole lot of snow pants. Usually I have a bundle of them, but I haven't seen them at the Goodwill bins. So I don't know if the Goodwill or the thrift stores are selling them with this weather going on, because it's late in the season. But I found these. Haven't had much experience. I usually do Burton's, but this is Powder Room. I'll have to look it up. But most snowboarding pants I can do about between 25 and 35, depending on what they are. And my son has been wanting me to, these are really nice. I don't know if they're cargo. Yeah, they're cargo pants, snow pants. They have, and the other thing is with these, the elastic on anything that has that elastic, make sure you give it a tug, because it can get damaged. It can get dried out and rotted, and you can just hear it cracking instead of a nice pull like that. But keep your eye out for anything elastic. Make sure you do that test, because I've had that. I get home and I'm thinking, oh, this looks really nice, and then I go to pull on it and not so good. But those, 25 to 35. But my son's been wanting me to look for snowboarding pants, and of course, when somebody asks you to look for something, you can never find it. But then other times, it's like, I have them all the time. All right, so this guy is just a personal favorite. Didn't look him up when I'm in the store, but it is the Three Stooges. Right there, Three Stooges. I believe he's Larry, because Moe is the guy with the short bowl cut, and I think Curly is the other one. And so, who was Schlepp? I'm not sure who he was, but with the curly hair. But it's a football. There are some with Curly and Moe, and there's one of him, and he actually went for $20. And so I thought I'd take a chance. Now his face does need to be cleaned up a little bit. It's a little dirty, but everything else is in good shape. He's not dirty. The cloth isn't dirty, and so I will list him for $19.99 with shipping. Next item is this, and is this Eddie Bauer? Eddie Bauer is another one that I don't like to do just Eddie Bauer. I like to do it with a model or a style. And this one is First Ascent, which I've done well with. This is a nice polyester stretch, and it's lavender. It looks lavender. It's hard to see. Can I move back? But it's got a nice front zipper. It has a pink accent with the zipper toggles, and it's very stretchy. And it's got thumb holes on the cuffs, on the sleeves. And so this, just by looking at it, I haven't looked it up, but with all of what's going for it, and it's in very nice, good, clean condition. The other thing, when I'm looking for wear, it's especially on the label, which the label looks clean. It's not marked, very nice. And then other than if it's not embroidered, if it's, got the, what do you call it, the iron-on? If it's nice and clean, no cracking, that's another good sign. And so that has all the good conditions. $24.95, $29.95. Now the only thing I don't like about this is Adidas. Oh, it does have Adidas. Is when it doesn't show it on the outside, because people like to show off the brand. That is Adidas. It's white, one of my worst colors, but there is nothing wrong with that. And with these loops, I can put in hiking, fishing hat, because that's usually, or bucket hat, vented. It's got the nice pull string on the chin, but it is Adidas. Nothing special, but polyester. both. It's got the label. Nice, clean. Look at that. No wear. So there's probably somebody that says, I don't like to wear white. And so they just donated it, but it is in excellent condition. These bucket hats are the ones I like to. For hats, I don't like baseball hats. I tell Kevin, I said, I hate baseball hats. Now, trucker hats I will get, and I usually pick them up and have better success with trucker hats, that style of hat. But the majority of the hats that I pick up are anything but baseball hats. I will do fedora hats. I do a lot of bucket hats. They call these boonie hats, safari hats, cadet hats, flat top hats, just really any hat. And here's another example. Wait a minute, I'll do this one first. So when it comes to baseball hats, I don't like, unless it has the outdoor wear, like if it has Columbia on the hat that sells, you know, I don't have Eddie Bauer, but like another one is Pistol, Vans, those type of things. If those are on there, they tend to sell baseball hats. That's the ones I'll buy. But I usually don't like to buy, wow, it still has one of these to make it fresh. I just have a hard time selling the baseball hats, even when it has baseball teams or football teams. No, try not to. All right, so this is the purse that I will sell outside of the nylon polyester, and it is Bach. What is it? Born Conception is what it is. And this is, I'm not even sure, I think that's probably a faux leather. I'm not real sure, and I don't know if it has it in there. Nope, because the tag has been ripped out. I don't know why, but it feels like it's a faux leather. It's pebbled, and it's got a nice weave on the side, but again, nothing wrong with it. No dirt. The bottom looks good. Nothing worn around the edges, and so I couldn't pass it away. I've sold this purse before and had a lot of luck with it, and I usually sell it for more money. This one I'll probably list for about $24.95, $29, $24, and go from there. So it could be a crossbody or a nice shoulder bag, but that's the one I'll sell outside of the hiking nylon or polyester. So these items here are the items that I have some good luck and turn that off, that I wanted to mention, that I found good prices or good turnover. So this is a Titleist, has it on the front, it has it on the back, bucket hat, boonie hat, probably a bucket hat. And so that had, let me look at my numbers. The Titleist hat had, this was used. I tried to get the numbers for used items. It came to 84 listed, 87 sold, and they went anywhere from $19 to $29. There were a few that were over $30, but those usually had some nice color block on them or design on them. But mine, I found 2 or 3 of the exact same color, everything, and they sold for $20. The other item that I have is this Roper Pearl Snap Western shirt, and you can see there. And this has a great design on it. And so this, with the Pearl Snaps, I've been having a lot of luck with them. 3, 4 buttons on the sleeves. And I'll look, usually the women's will have the darts on the breast. I don't see it, so I'm going to assume this is a men's large. But great design. This I will sell for about $29. Could get more depending on if it had an Aztec, Southwestern, or they call it different designs on them, and they give it the rockabilly. I'm not quite sure, but they do hillbilly type of look. I'm not sure how you would look for that, but those will sell $30, $40, $50 depending on the right one. And so mine I will list for about $29.99, somewhere in there, $25, $29. See how it goes, because I've been having the best luck with Pearl Snap shirts, and so I'll go from there. Now this next item is Bagolini. I sell a lot of Bagolini. It's usually nylon, polyester, and this, and I love outdoor wear, hiking, camping, anything like that, travel. And this is what this is. It's actually a backpack. So you open it. Let's see if I can get it open. And again, people pass this up at the Goodwill bins. I guess people don't do. A lot of people go for the styles, probably more money in the designer brands than I get. But this is a backpackable backpack. Has the backpack straps here. It's got the front flap here. You know, you can just button it. It's got a zipper. It's pretty deep right here. But I mean, this is in really good condition. And you can just flip it, and where it folded into it, it's just another front pocket on it. So this is really great. And like I said, I sell a lot of Bagolini. And so this one, I think I had it on here because I did look it up. It was really hard for me. I put in packable Bagolini backpack, packable. Did not find any listed, even close to this, packable. They're all backpacks, just like backpacks. But one sold exactly like this. Only one, and it, believe it or not, it was in with the pants, some pants items. But that one sold for $19. So I'm happy with that. Turned $19 into $19. Next item is, I sell a lot of tactical wear, outdoor wear, but usually 511s, if you're ever familiar with that, tactical. But I've never seen this one, so this is new to me. And I can definitely feel it is Q, I'm not sure what it stands for, but it has SQR. So if you're familiar with it, let me know. But it is in really good condition. It is size medium. It's nice and crisp still. It's got the adjustable waistband with these hook and loops to adjust the waist. It's got tons of pockets. It's got cargo pockets. It's got, you know, cargo pocket here, another pocket down here. It has adjustable leg. And yeah, it's just in nice condition, crisp. Feels like, I'm not sure if they've even been worn. And if they, but it's in really nice condition, and it goes for some pretty good money. So anywhere, so there was 177 listed and 128 sold, and they sold anywhere from $17 to $24. And a lot of items that I'm finding here, and I think it's because a lot of people are taking offers. A lot of, you know, the regular price is crossed out and set offer accepted. And so I'm seeing a lot of that. So they were set higher and they probably went for more money, but a lot of people are taking offers, trying to get some sales, I would assume. But I'll probably list mine for $29.99 and take the offer of $24 or $25. Next item, this is a must, and you wouldn't think it because I wouldn't have thought it. It is a dog harness. And I came across an actual dog suit. It looks like something they swim in. It looked like a wetsuit, but it was by Roughwear. And if you ever look up Roughwear harnesses, they go, this, and I actually narrowed it down to an extra small, but they have 14 listed, used, extra small, 14 listed, 41 sold. That's crazy. And I will try and put some pictures of it if I can remember. And they sold anywhere from $19 to $30. And this exact one, and I'll post it here, I think it went for $29.99. Not quite sure. $19.99? Because there was a blue one and a red one, just like this one. And I don't have the numbers here, but I remember looking it up, so I'll post them right up here if I can find them. But this one is pretty dirty, so I'll be washing this. You can see right there. It's hard to see, but I can see that it needs some cleaning right here. And then it's got lots of dog hair, but I'll be cleaning all that up, making it nice and clean, because for that sell-through rate, and I've had other ones, these will sell within a week. I won't have any problems. I'll put that in my wash. Boop. And so those are happy. Roughwear, if you can remember that, look them up. even their clothing. Now this item, I will have a picture because I sell a lot of prana. So I got just a basic prana bag, canvas bag. And I bought it just because I sell a lot of it, and prana is popular in my area. Of course, I don't sell a whole lot in my area. It's mostly always back east. I'm from the West Coast. It seems like I always sell stuff on the East Coast. But when I looked it up, I'm not sure if I have it here. I'll put the price here. I think it sold for $19. And it wasn't in with regular. I put in canvas bag, and this was in something else. I think it had like shirts or something oddball. Wasn't even where it was supposed to be. Now this next item, the last item that I have, it's an Eagle Creek backpack. And I sell Eagle Creek purses, crossbody purses, and I sell them within hours, days, maybe a couple of days, seriously. And I sell them fast. But I got an Eagle Creek backpack. It doesn't go for as much as I thought it would. I thought this would be going for more because I get pretty good money, almost $30 just for a small crossbody purse. So I thought, oh, I'm looking at some good prices. I still will ask $45 for this because it's in great condition. There is no damage, no spots, no anything on it. And it does have, I found this word, it has a trolley pocket or trolley sleeve. That's where it can fit over your extended handles on your luggage. They call that a trolley sleeve. And then right here, it actually has stowaway backpack shoulder straps. And so it's tucked down in there, and then you just pull out somewhere. You pull, and it connects to these right here. So it's a backpack, and it has tons of pockets, great condition, nice coloring. And what I found out doing some research, and it's always good to do research on things you don't know, because it had this weird zipper. So if you can look right here, it has a zipper right here that just goes around, all the way around the thing. It doesn't zip to anything. It's almost like it connects to something. It just zips over around. So when I looked it up, because doing some research, there's actually Eagle Creek luggage, canvas luggage, whether it would be a duffel bag that has the extended on wheels, but that actually zips onto the luggage, which is, it's just unique. It's like, I need that because I do some traveling, and I would love to have that, so you can just zip it off, and then you have your backpack for your day trips that has a really thick padding in there for you to put a computer in there also. And so it's in really nice condition, and that I'm hoping it'll sell fast. I don't have the numbers of items listed and items sold because I couldn't find that exact one. I found other ones that were similar to that and that had that zipper and zipped onto other luggage. So that one I'm going to ask $45 for and see what I get, see if I get offers. So that is all of my items. I have a few items, but they're just small little items. But those are the items that I'm going to be reselling, and I'm hoping to get what I'm asking for. So if you guys have any questions, after this video, I wanted to do a listing video, show you how I list, the pictures I take, weight that I put on for them, and then where I store them. All right, see you next time.